Hi, this is Collin, Grayson, black belt at Reyes JiuJitsu. Today I'm going to share with you a technique that I use a lot. It's the north-south choke, being set up from a side mount position. One of the key elements in making this choke work is actually the transition going from side mount to the north-south spot. If the transition is smooth and tight and everything else, then the choke is the easy part of it. First thing that I'm going to do in setting up the move and preparing myself to move from here to his neck is my hands are going to switch. So here we're in a typical side mount position with our cross face and blocking that far side hip. My hands are going to switch their position. So my cross face, I'm just going to bring it over to his ear right here. I'm going to block his inside hip. Big reason that I do that is because I don't want this hip circling towards me as I start to move around. I want to keep it where it's at. So I'm here, I switch and go at this angle now. If his hand or if his elbow is in here creating space like it should be for his escape, then I'm just going to work it out here and drop my hip on it. From this position, I'm going to dig my hand back and through. And I want to, at this point, start getting heavy. I'll roll my body where I'm putting some weight on here. I don't want to get too high because if he's strong, he'll bridge and roll me. I just want to kind of sit heavy on this. If I can reach back and touch my butt, then I know I'm in a good spot. At this point, I'm going to keep that hip stiff right there. As I start to move around, I'm just going to walk over the top of his arm. Once his arm pops out, I'll push it. I'm going to sprawl and lay as flat as I can. One thing that I like to do too is I like to stretch his neck out, almost like I'm trying to pull his head off of his shoulders. What that does is it lifts his chin up and exposes his neck even more. So I might be here, but I'll drag it out to here. At that point, I don't even have to add this hand in to make it tight. But if I do, my hand's just palm to palm right here. I'll get my head low so that he can't dig his hand in and pry my head back or anything like that. So I want to get this hand, my head low here, and then squeeze on it. So if the transition's smooth and it's tight, then finishing the choke is really as simple as a tight squeeze on the neck.